Hello Leo, my name is Keith Haswell. I'm not going to spend a lot of time introducing myself to you because you've probably watched one of my other videos. There's been 1,300,000 viewings now of my videos collectively, and so you've probably watched one of those, and that's what's brought you to look at this particular video. But what I'm going to do for you here on this particular video is look at your movements of your planets through May and June 2015, Leo. Now you, Leo, are primarily a spiritual being. You are not a human being in search of spirituality. You are a spiritual being expressing yourself at the level of human consciousness, okay? And you are very powerful in your personality. You've got a sunny disposition. You're ruled by the sun. And what I'm going to do for you on this particular video is look at the movements of Mars and Saturn, which represent hurdles and tests that you have set up for yourself. We don't grow, Leo, by everything running smoothly in our life. We grow by setting up hurdles for ourselves, and by the jumping of those hurdles and overcoming obstacles that we face, we grow and reach and stretch and become more of who we really are. So the hurdles are set there and the tests are set there by Mars and Saturn as they move through the houses of your horoscope during May and June 2015. And I'm going to look at that and tell you what's going on with those two. And then I'll look at the joy for you, Leo. The joy comes from the movements of the Sun, Venus and Jupiter through the houses of your horoscope in May and June, and they help you to have a joyful time and the benefits and the wonder of life that God and Goddess has got lined up for you. Okay, so just sit back and relax. Now, Mars, first of all, let's look at what Mars is doing in your horoscope. To start the month off with, the 1st of May, Mars is in the 10th house of your horoscope. Now, when Mars is in the 10th house of your horoscope, it means that you've got a lot of extra energy going through you to do with your ambitions in life, Leo. You've got a lot of ambitions there, a lot of stresses and tensions focusing through business, career, ambitions, high achievements, and parents. So those areas of your life, you've got a lot of extra energy going through you, and it's easy to be impulsive and aggressive with people and have a lot of stresses and tensions there if you're not directing these energies in the right direction, Leo, okay? Now then Mars makes a change on the 12th of May into the 11th house of your horoscope and remains there for 2 or 3 weeks. With Mars in the 11th house of your horoscope, you'll be a bit snappy with friends. There'll be arguments and conflicts potentially there with friends. Group activities can bring to conflicts and tensions into your life, and other people's children can be a source of tension, conflicts, accidents, and friends and so forth can have accidents as well. So just be careful not to be terse and overly dominant with your friends, and don't let them get away with being overly terse and dominant with you either. And then we look at the next movement of Mars is on the 25th of June. Mars moves into the 12th house of your horoscope and remains there for 2 or 3 weeks. With Mars in the 12th house of your horoscope, Leo, you can be your own worst enemy, okay? You can get up to activities that are of a secret nature. You can undo yourself, be self-undoing and self-destructive in certain ways. Habit patterns of behaviour that you're wanting to get rid of, you'll drag back to try on the masks to see if they still work and still suit you. So just be careful not to be involved in self-destructive and secret activities that are not in your own best interests when Mars is in the 12th house of your horoscope. Now let's look at Saturn. Saturn is in the 5th house of your horoscope, Leo, during this whole period of May and June 2015. With Saturn in the 5th house of your horoscope, it brings frustrations and difficulties for you in the romantic side of life, matters relating to love and relationships, can cause obstacles and hurdles that you have to overcome. There can be problems with regard to children, difficulties and frustrations in your life in romance, love, social activities generally, and matters relating to children, okay? Now we look at the joy in your life, Leo. Joy comes from the movements of the Sun, Venus and Jupiter through the houses of your horoscope in May and June. And we start the month off with the Sun being in the 10th house of your horoscope, the house of ambitions. So even though Mars is still there, you've still got the Sun there, and that makes you ambitious. There's a lot more social activities with people that you're in business with or associated with in the career. You'll be wanting to climb to heights and so forth with the Sun in the 10th house of your horoscope, and you want to be achieving things of a high caliber. There'll be a lot more dealing socially with parents. Now, Venus is in the 11th house of your horoscope to start the month off with, the 1st of May. And with Venus in the 11th house of your horoscope, there's a great deal of love for friends, other people's children, good stars for forming group activities and club activities and things like that. And your friends will be very affectionate, and you'll be very affectionate with your friends and with other people's children should they play a prominent part in your life. The first movement that we have, Leo, is on the 8th of May. Venus moves into the 12th house of your horoscope. That brings a love of solitude. You can get embroiled in a secret relationship if you allow yourself to slip into those habit patterns. So just be careful there, but it does see a love of solitude and an aspiration toward the divine in whichever way that appeals to you. You'll have a desire to be able to introspect and reflect and bring about changes within yourself, and you'll have an opportunity there to love yourself, okay? And love that solitude. Now, on the 22nd of May, the Sun moves into the 11th house of your horoscope, Leo, and remains there for 30 days. With the Sun in the 11th house of your horoscope for 30 days, it brings a lot more group activities, club activities, formation of activities with friends, new friendships can be formed, and other people's children can play a more prominent part in your life. On the 6th of June, Leo, Venus moves into the 1st house of your horoscope and remains there for 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, you'll be blessed during this time. You'll be outgoing in your affections. It's a good time for commencing and starting new relationships and romance. You'll be lucky in your nature, but you'll be so loving. And you'll love music and artistic and creative things, very affectionate in your nature when Venus is in the 1st house of your horoscope, and quite lucky in personal initiatives and interests, okay? The Sun on the 22nd of June, Leo, moves into the 12th house of your horoscope. With the Sun in the 12th house of your horoscope for 30 days, it sees a tremendous aspiration toward the divine, a love of solitude, and a lot of deep thinking and introspection going on inside of yourself, okay? Now then we move to Jupiter for you. Jupiter is in the 1st house of your horoscope during this whole 2-month period. With Jupiter in the 1st house of your horoscope, Leo, it's a wonderful time for commencing and starting new projects and ideas. You'll be quite expansive in your thinking. You could travel overseas sometime in this 2-month period. It's good for commencing and starting new projects and ideas. You'll have the luck will be on your side. And it's a very favourable time for you for expansion of your consciousness, either through travel or through study, research and investigation of philosophy and all sorts of spiritual things. Now Jupiter, Leo, is fast moving during this period in between 13 degrees Leo and 21 degrees Leo, and that's why it's in your 1st house of your horoscope. With Jupiter going so far in between 13 and 21 degrees Leo, if your Sun is in between 13 degrees or 20 and 21 degrees Leo, or any of your other planets in between 13 degrees and 21 degrees Leo, then I advise you to get your horoscope number 2 done by me, or horoscope number 3, where I can give you more information about what those conjunctions mean, because they're very powerful and very important conjunctions that are very beneficial in various areas of your horoscope, okay? So that's just a rundown on what I wanted to share with you here, Leo, about what's going on in your life in May and June 2015. Now look, you've got a wonderful opportunity now to take a gigantic step forward in the expansion of your consciousness through the watching of this video. And by going to my website, I have a page there called YouTube videos. Go to my website. The website address is always in the description of my videos. Go to my website and go to that particular page, YouTube videos, and there you'll find my video on the meaning of your dreams. Now, the meaning of your dreams, this is only released 2 weeks ago, and I've had more people have ticked the like box on a percentage basis, have ticked the like box on that particular video than any of my other 150 odd videos. Now, why do people like that video so much? Go and watch it yourself and you'll be stimulated and inspired by it, about what goes on in our dreams and what they really mean. So it's nice to have this opportunity to be able to talk with you. I look forward to working further with you should you decide to order horoscope number 2 or 3 through my website. And let's all work together and have a great time during May and June 2015 and beyond. Leo, thank you.